Hello, everyone. My name is Crystal Burns. I'm the project and teacher assistant here at the Rec Innovation Lab. Today, we're going to go over how to create a projected cash flow statement. I'm going to share my screen. So a projected cash flow statement is a document that measures the flow of cash that goes in and out of your business during a given time. So a lot of companies will do this on a quarterly basis, just so they can see where they were at the beginning of the quarter and then where they were at the end of the quarter. So at the bottom of the projected cash flow instructions, there is a resources page that actually goes into a lot of detail about the cash flow statement and what each section of the cash flow statement means. So let's go ahead and start there. And this is the way to get a lot of this information to fill in your cash flow statement is to use your balance sheet. So there's numbers on your balance sheet that you'll use. And there's also numbers on your profit and loss statement that you'll use. And so the balance sheet and the profit and loss statement equals how much money has been going in and out of your business. Now, there are different sections of the cash flow statement. So we have cash flow from operating activities, we have cash flow from investing activities, and then cash flow from financing activities. And that will, after we subtract and add everything at the very end, that'll tell you how much cash you have at the end of either the quarter or in this example of the year. And this kind of breaks down each section. So the cash flow is things like net income or depreciation of expenses or like a decrease in inventory. There's a bunch of different things. Cash flow from investment activities are things like maybe you bought some land or some other equipment. And so that's what that part is. And then financial activities, those are things like stock or long-term loans, dividends that you've received from other companies. And so if we go back to the for our instructions, again, we're using the hypothetical company Sister Souls, and there are, each step you're going to go through and read and decide where the money is going to go in your template. So this is what the template looks like. And we did provide you with numbers here. So positive. So that means that these numbers either need to be a positive number or a negative number. And then there is also a formula here. So everything is added, for each section, everything is added. So you just want to make sure that you pay attention to that, okay? The other thing I was going to tell you was that so let's say for quarter one, right? Whatever your ending projected cash balance is here at the bottom, so this bar here, let's say it was $50, just as an example. That number needs to go at the beginning of your quarter two. So cash at the beginning of the quarter. So that would go here because that's how much you're now beginning with. So you ended with that amount at the end of the quarter, and now you're starting quarter two, and that's the same amount of money that you're starting with. So you want to make sure that those two numbers are the same. And we did leave some notes for you down here at the bottom, right? So number one, the ending projected quarter cash balance, it tells you, what it's for. So if it was $100, then the beginning of quarter two should also be $100, okay? And then again, each of the boxes will tell you if something is positive or negative. And in order to edit this document, you're going to want to go to File download, and then download your own copy. Okay, so when you just click on the link from the instructions page here, down. So when I click template and then it brings you back to this page, you're not going to be able to edit it. You have to download your own copy. Okay, so let's go back to the instructions here. And so if we go through, it'll tell you whether you're using it for Q1 or Q2. So in this case, we want to know the projected cash flow for Q1 and 2, and then the beginning cash flow of Q3. So you're not actually, you don't have to fill out this entire table here. So Q4 projected, you don't have to fill that out. You just need to have columns D and E completed. And then also the first line here of F. So Q3 projected, the beginning cash total, okay? And the instructions will tell you for each one. It might say each, they spent this much money or they invested this each quarter, or it might just say Q2 or Q1 and 2. It just depends. You have to review, go through the instructions. If it does not mention the quarter, then you would just leave that amount, or you would put 0 for that amount, like for Q1. If they didn't mention anything about buying equipment or anything like that, then you just put that as a 0. Okay, so when you're done filling this out, then you're just going to go to the blue start assignment button here, like all of your other assignments, and submit that. So, and that will tell you, if you're making money, like at the end of each quarter, the money, it'll tell you if you're making money or if you're losing money, or how much money is going in and out. Okay, so hopefully that is helpful to you, and we'll see you again next time. Thank you so much.